don't know about you, but I love subscription boxes. I love the weird ones, I love the awesome ones, I even love the super terrible ones. So I decided, why not just subscribe to all of them? Buckle up, because you're about to get a totally non-biased and potentially super awesome unboxing right now. So today's box is called Owlcrate. It's $29.99 a month and is a young adult book box containing reading material as well as bookish accessories and items for ages 14 and up. They've recently also started Owlcrate Junior, which is for ages 8 to 12, but today we'll just be opening the normal Owlcrate, cause we're adults. Magical monthly reads. I'm so excited. Can you hand me the scissors?
Yes.
I don't know, I can't remember what the theme was for December, but this box is from December, just heads up.
Yep.
Whoop! Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Guide to unboxing if you give two hoots. Photograph and film your unboxing experience.
We're doing that, okay?
Show off your treats to the Owlcrate community.
It says epic spoiler warning. All aboard the Hogwarts Express. Celebrate your favorite Harry Potter characters with an adorable mystery mini figurine from Funko.
Fingering?
Fingering.
We got... Oh, it's a mystery. We don't know what we got. This is a little Harry Potter figurine.
Pop it open, let's see what's in.
All right, mate. What's in the box? Not a very good unboxologist. You know, you have to
Unboxologist.
they like peel it open.
Oh,
so you
right, they're like...
Yeah, I'm just like, no, look away.
Ah, yes, it comes in a...
Wait, what do you think it is? We have to guess.
Oh, okay.
Too strong. Fuck.
There's hair, so I don't think it's Voldemort. Don't think I feel glasses.
I think it's Dobby the house elf.
Really? I think it's Hermione. Oh, I nailed it!
She cheated.
Look, just time and patience will help you find your Hermione. Cool. Okay, we've got a little Hermione. Oh, baby girl. Oh, baby
Oh, wow.
girl. Oh, no!
She can't stand up. That's so sad.
Here, just... There we go.
Wow. All of that and she can't even stand up.
We got a dumb one. She can't stand. All right, Wanderlands Unknown. Make sure to pin this beautiful Lord of the Rings enamel pin to your cloak before departing on your quest. Oh!
All right, that's cool. I'm more on board with
Ah, this is so cool. Made for you by Jane Mount Book Pin. It says Lord of the Rings and it's got a little creepy Eye of Sauron on it. Look. It says pinch here for happiness.
Well, that's not true at all. That's where the needle is.
Pinch the needle for sweet release.
Stab yourself for happiness.
I heart this book, is what it says.
Right. Oh, this is cool.
When thinking of the word epic, Game of Thrones immediately comes to mind. Pretend you're drinking ale with the Starks with this awesome house emblem coaster.
Bam.
Yeah!
The Game of Thrones coasters, set of 4. Don't you already have these?
I do, but that's okay. Don't cut toward yourself,
What do you
my
mean?
love.
What do you mean?
My love, you're cutting toward yourself.
Stop calling me that. We're in a professional setting.
I'm sorry.
Coaster 1.
The Targaryens, of course.
Coaster 2.
The Starks, I think. I'm gonna mess up one of these, I know it. Oh,
Coaster 3.
the Baratheons, right? Right? Ugh.
No, that's the breath.
Shit.
Coaster
Lannister.
4.
I watch all of the Game of Thrones, can you tell?
Hopefully, this young adult novel is Game of Thrones, so you can get educated.
We hope you adore the beautifully illustrated exclusive greeting card from Suzanne Draws.
Here it is.
Here it is.
Here it is.
A cute little card.
Nothing inside.
Right, so that we can use it.
It's a bit fucked up, really. It's very nice. It looks nice.
And we're thrilled to include an exclusive sticker inspired by a darker shade of magic. This stunning sticker is designed just for you by Miss Fee.
Oh.
There's a sticker in there.
What?
There's a sticker in there somewhere.
Oh. Here.
Here it is. Okay. It says, I'd rather die on an adventure than live standing still. Damn! That's some badass shit. And now the book. Sorry.
Okay.
Poor Hermione. Just, here you go. Get ready for a tale of dangerous magic, faraway lands, and swoon-worthy romance. With Of Fire and Stars by Audrey Coulthurst. Princess Denalia has been betrothed to the prince of a neighboring... Just saw you go.
Too much? Too much? Am I not selling it?
She's been betrothed to a prince of a neighboring kingdom since she was a child, and the time has finally come for the alliance to take place. Denna is thrown into her new life, having to learn to navigate through hidden politics, a growing uprising, and finding her place in the castle, all while trying to hide her own power. Things get even more complicated when Denna finds herself beginning to fall in love with the prince's sister. Whoa!
Yeah, I figured that out because there's like two ladies holding hands at the bottom.
Oh, damn!
And I was like, this is a lady love affair.
We were completely swept up in the diverse fantasy read from beginning to end. We hope you love the amazing story and the extra goodies. Happy reading and thanks for being awesome from Owlcrate. Aww.
All right, there's a little book tongue.
A little bookmark?
Bookmark.
Book tongue? Is that what you call it?
No, I just made that up.
Oh,
I forgot.
Okay. I was like, wow, and
I haven't read a book in so long. Actually forgot they were called, but Dear Owlcrate readers, Our Fire and Stars is a tale of unconventional princesses, a fantasy full of magic and intrigue, a story of what it is like to fall in love with the wrong person.
Oh.
The wrong person. The wrong person. And an examination of the choice between duty and love. I wrote this book. Oh, it's actually her. I wrote this book because it is the story I wish I'd had as a teenager. A traditional fantasy book in which the princess falls in love with another girl. Heart. I prefer the other guy. Very few things we do in life are as challenging or as rewarding as embracing our true selves and our power. Sincerely, Audrey Colthurst.
Thanks, Audrey. That's cool.
You're welcome.
They have like a letter from the actual author. That's so cool.
Okay, here
right.
is
And here's the book.
the hardback novel. There you go.
Awesome. Of Fire and Stars. I devoured Of Fire and Stars in 2 sittings. It's a delightful debut, full of all the things I like best in a fantasy story, including not 1, but 2 wonderful heroines. I'm looking forward to seeing what Audrey does in the future. From Mercedes Lackey! Holy shit, I've read her books before.
Intense.
I don't read books very often, so I was really excited.
I want to turn 11 real quick. Holy shit!
Whoa!
You okay? Let me finish.
I'm crying.
Colthurst's debut is an absolute delight. I loved seeing these smart, fierce princesses fall in captivating slow burn love. What the fuck? Ooh, slow burn love. This is by Corinne Davis. Do you know her? Oh, that's a shame. Amy Tintera. Do you know her? That's a shame. Just Mercedes Lackey then.
I can't stop crying. I'm so overwhelmed by their love. Their slow burn. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Oh my god, you look revolting. You're a mess.
Cool, so that's all great.
This is Owlcrate. It's $29.99. That is. You get a book, and you get some cool little goodies. We got Game of Thrones stuff, Lord of the Rings stuff, and Harry Potter.
Yeah.
stuff.
So obviously the theme for this month was going on an adventure, and I think that they really they went for that. So that was really cool. Again,
and it took us on an adventure too.
It did. It really took us on an
yeah.
adventure we were not expecting.
Had a great adventure.
I love that they read young adult novels before they're even going to come out so that you get like a brand new book. I think that that's really awesome for a person who's, who's a voracious reader. And yeah, hardcover books are expensive
This
already.
book
So
retails at $18
yeah.
or 22 Canadian. RIP Canada.
And also, a lot of these boxes have a system where if you pay for like 3 months ahead of time or 6 months ahead of time, each box winds up being cheaper overall. So this one definitely has that, and it also has an affiliate code if you have other friends who would like to go ahead and get this. Owlcrate. God, wow, I feel
That's a pigeon.
exhausted.
It's not an owl. How would I else say?
There's even an owl on my shirt.
What is there?
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody.